I should have gotten a warning that do not watch this movie if you are easily triggered. At this point, you actually need help. Like maybe you actually need to go to rehab. Joyce. And if you are a Joyce, I'm gonna hold you by your armpit hair and pull it out while I'm telling you this. He followed her to sign the divorce papers. Calm down. I should just be living in delusion with you. Because I can actually slap you. Lidani. Oh my god. See, many people actually needed to be beaten. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. But I don't tell you about it later because I can tell you now, okay? Hi guys. Yeah, it's me, duh. Like who else? It's me. What is up and what is poppin'? It's your girl, Mandie A in the building. I'm gonna be doing my makeup while I yap to you guys. I've always wanted to do this kind of video where I'm like doing my makeup and yapping. It's just giving that, if you know that 2016 YouTube vibe. Oh my god, you had to be there. If you're a makeup girly, oh my god, you know that it was so fun watching all those like makeup girlies do their makeup and talk and all that. So that's the vibe I'm giving today. The AC is hung, the RGB lights, everything is on. So I'm in that mood. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the Polygamist. Oh my god, let me just start with moisturizing my face because I haven't actually moisturized my face. Now the reason why this motivated me to come and talk about it on my channel is because I actually wanted to just rant. And I'm sorry guys, I'm not going to be looking at you guys anymore. I know you guys miss my sexy eyes, but I gotta be looking at the mirror so I don't do rubbish. Okay, I feel like I should have gotten like a warning that do not watch if you are easily triggered. Hey! I should have gotten a warning that do not watch this movie if you are easily triggered, because oh my Father in heaven, when I tell you guys that I had to stop at episode 8, like I legit actually stopped watching the movie because I realized I was getting too triggered. I don't know where to direct my anger, so why don't I just stop the movie? But I wanted to see how it ends. Like, I wanted to see. And I continue. First of all, let's talk about Jonasi. Ada, calm down. Breathe in and breathe out. You guys, like, Jonasi was such a cheat that it got to a point, like, after episode 8 that I stopped and I came back, I just told myself to not expect anything from this character. Because it's clear that no matter what you think, like, if you think that, oh, this guy, like, this is the worst he can do, it will always show you that I'm just getting started. I am just getting started. And it got to a point that I was even thinking, like, are you sure this guy, like, I don't think it was just like cheating. I think it was like two things. Like, is it that you are cursed? Is it that he was cursed, or he actually had like a SCX addiction? Because that is not normal. At least I want to believe that is not normal. I don't really know, because most people that say, oh, can you call cheat and everything, it's just like, okay, they cheat with one person or whatever, which doesn't make cheating better if it's one person. But I'm like, this is not normal, because what do you mean that anything and everything that is a human being, that is a female, that's if he wasn't even doing male too, because at that point it's like anything that has a hole, I'm gonna be there. It was so disgusting. Like, at a point I was so disgusted by the character, because I'm like, at this point you actually need help. Like, maybe you actually need to go to rehab. Let's leave emotions aside and take you to rehab, because you are not okay. You are not okay, please. And if there's one thing I can say that we should learn from, well, not necessarily learn, one thing that really stood out for me is how much Jonasi would choose himself. Oh my god, the way men choose themselves, I wish women can choose themselves like that, because they choose themselves like to a point that it is like so selfish. Like even as a woman being, try to consider other people sometimes. Another thing that actually made me believe that this guy had a sickness is the fact that the way he even ended up getting HIV. Like, I don't understand. Like, you don't even think about your health, because I'm just wondering how, like, people that are like Jonasi do it. Because what do you mean I just meet somebody and I'm already kissing them? I don't even want to, like, I don't even want to hug you. Okay, let me shut up. I mean, hugger, right? But I don't even want to, like, be around you. I don't even know if you brush your teeth. Not talk of that. I don't like. How do you do that? Like, he just met that lady. He literally just met that lady at the door, and he's already doing that. No, it's actually a sickness. It's actually a sickness. That is not normal. Like, you are cursed. Is that you are cursed, or that is a sickness? Because it's not normal. At least people where they cheat, at least maybe, they will first start having conversation with the person. They will build some emotional something something. You understand? But Jonasi does not need that. Jonasi does not need that, bro. Even with Matipa, he just met her twice. Matipa is even still met her twice. But that one that he ended up getting HIV from. When I saw that part, I said, this boy is already mad. This boy needs rehab. Like, is it that he died or he went to rehab? And well, fortunately, he died, because I was actually happy he died. I'm sorry. He was such a bad person. I'm sure when Jonasi went to hell, devil was like, Igwe, our king has come. Let me even talk about the fact that he was a bad father and a bad husband. So I don't even know what people were tripping for him for. Like, it was just his money. He was a bad father. He was a bad husband. He was a bad friend. He was a bad sibling. And they were still worshiping this guy. God, money is really the root of all evil. Money is really the root of all evil. Like, this man, I can count how many times he held his twins in that whole film. Mind you, I already knew he was a bad father from the fact that he left his wife when she just gave birth. He left her. Like, he didn't even carry the child up to 2 seconds, and he went to the office to go and do shengelemenge. I already knew he was a bad father, but with the twins, he just really like hits. Like, immediately they just do, he's out the door. Nothing concerned Jonasi with to they carry pickings, they do night shift with you. I had no single pity for him, even when he put on his body. I had no single pity for him. I even love, in fact, I don't like Lindani, but because of how she treated him, I was like, yeah, go girl. For that, go girl. Now let's move on to the next character, Joyce. Oh, be lifted above all other gods. We lay our crowns and worship you. You will be saying, why am I singing? I have to sing first, because so that my body can calm down, my temper can calm down. Joyce. Let me drop my beauty blender. Joyce. And if you are a Joyce, I'm going to hold you by your armpit hair and pull it out while I'm telling you this. Oh my God, I feel so wicked. Nah, I shouldn't say that. I'm actually going to hold you by your armpit hair still. I'm not going to pull it out. I'm going to hold it there. Right? Love yourself. Love yourself. Choose yourself. Now, I don't want you to be selfish. Right? As a human being, you need to still have empathy. You need to still be selfless, to your friends, to your family. Sometimes you need to put people first before you. Yes, because you would want that in some certain situation. Everyone's always like, oh, be selfish, but actually, in some situations, you actually want people to put you first. But you see, Joyce did not love herself. Joyce did not love herself. Oh my God. Do you know one part that actually gave me the ick? I had to pause it and scream. Was when she was begging Jonasi not to go back to Matipa. And like, it's actually so emotional for me, because for you to actually not like yourself to that point, it's another thing. It's another thing entirely. Like, she was begging him. She wrapped herself around his leg. She was begging this man, crying that, like, oh God. That I just a movie, calm down. And he was like, oh, don't worry, I'm going to stay. And he ran away. First of all, that scene was so funny. It was funny, but at the same time, I had to pause. I'm like, is it really this deep? Is it really this deep? Like, do I really need to be called a missus? Because like I told you, Jonasi was a bad father and a bad husband. So it's like, what exactly are you there for? And I'm sure Joyce will say she was there for the children. Newsflash, your children don't like your children don't like this man. Your children don't want to be around this man. Your children are not even happy. Your children are only happy when they are with you. In fact, there was even a point where our daughter was actually consoling her. They only like you. They only want to be with you. And anytime they insult this man, they'll be like, oh, it's just your father. Shut up. There's actually a difference between somebody that fathered you and somebody that's actually a father. Someone that gave birth to you and someone that is actually a father, like as a dad. There's huge difference. And Jonasi just fathered them, if you know what I mean. But he wasn't a father. You know the funny thing? After he left her crying on the road and went to meet Matipa, it was how he was even happy. Like, he didn't even think of the fact that his wife was just crying. And another part that really confused me, that I also had to pause and be like, what's happening, was when he followed her to sign the divorce papers. Calm down. He followed her to sign the divorce papers, and immediately she signed. He started doing I love you. Like, I swear that guy has mental illness. I'm not joking. That guy has mental illness. Anybody that thinks otherwise, he actually has mental illness, because that is not normal. And the fact that she actually obliged and continued this fake life with him, oh my god. I had anybody that was watching that part and felt, oh, he finally changed. I pity you. I actually pity you. I pity you. Someone that is manipulating you like mad. Someone that is manipulating you. You know my problem with Joyce? Do you know what I think Joyce's problem was? She was too hung up on the past. And even the past was not even good. It's just that she was not aware of the stupid man that she married. She was so hung up on the past, about, oh, this is how we used to be, or what made you stop loving you. Newsflash, he never loved you, because he was even married. Like, if Nelly people came back from wherever he traveled to, he went to go and marry that girl. So newsflash, he never actually loved you. He just wanted to marry. It's the way she was hung up on the past, and they kept dragging their children through this roller coaster. Like, through this roller coaster. Okay, so he has been away for a year, and he comes back, and you expect me to just start doing Sunday brunch and be living the delusion with you. I should just be living in delusion with you. That thing was so annoying. Oh my god. Can you even remember when she invited him their 20th and, like, he has left the house 1 year. Since 1 year he has not been with you. And your 20th anniversary, you organized the 20th anniversary, and you printed invite, and you invited him. You invited your husband, hey, to you guys' 20th anniversary. I should have brought water. My throat is dry. And you even invited the side chick. Yeah. Beg, wetin happen? You even invited the side chick. That means you would do anything and everything to just be called a missus. And the way they pretended that anniversary, you myself can't they believe them small, so say wetin happen. Like, what's going on? If I'm the children, I can never attend that rubbish. You see that daughter that left, she left too late, because I would have left if I have that money that I can leave, I would have left a long time ago. I'm not going to be part of that your delusional rubbish. Even go when Matipa gave birth, when she was begging him, she was like, bring the twins, we'll raise them, but don't bring her. Down. A lot of Christian women, yes, we are going there. A lot of Christian women are conditioned to have this kind of mindset that, oh, no matter what. In fact, Joyce never even prayed. She never even prayed. I don't even know how she was doing it. But a lot of Christian women are conditioned to do this rubbish, that, oh, do anything. Oh, I don't even need to talk too much. There's one I don't even know if I should go there. There's one pastor that said that she actually did this. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna mention. I don't even know her name. If I wanted to mention, I'm not gonna mention anything. But there's actually one video of a pastor that said that her husband is a cheat. Her husband is a clinical. She prayed for him, that she even raised the child. that he gave birth to outside of marriage, and that child even look like her. That child is even more intelligent, more clinical than our children. Clinical. I say, hey, pekele, arugbo jegbese tani o so. Anytime I see a video, I don't watch it for my mental health. I don't watch any of her videos. I don't even care if she's saying something that makes sense or it does not make sense. I will not be a part of your foolery. I will not be a part of your foolery. I will not. Why are men doing things and you are the one bearing the consequences for something you can walk away from? Be for real, I beg. Be for real. Next person I want to talk about is Matipa. I never see person where their life go dey okay. They go come carry themselves put for wahala. Matipa carry herself and put for wahala. But if there's anything that Joy should learn from Matipa, is to live. You know, see, I feel like she was even a fool for getting pregnant. Like she was a fool for trying to seduce him, but she was a bigger fool for getting pregnant. As like the statistics have shown, for all those people that want to do second wife, third wife, the statistics have shown that the men will not leave their first wife. Some of them leave, but statistics have shown that you will never be the last wife. Have you noticed that? That the same way that it came to you, it's the same way you keep going to another person. See, they always want fresh meat. They always want fresh meat. So what in your mentally ill senses makes you think that you'll be the last? Like, this nigga has been with you for 1 year. 1 freaking year. And the minute he just saw his wife in that anniversary, he left you. You now even went to go and fight for him back. And then you now got pregnant. God can't catch you. You can't born twins. The minute she say things done they parabolate, she dumped the children, not child, children. She dumped them. Speaking of dumping, guess who still raised the children? Your life don't spoil. Joyce, your life don't spoil. The fact that Jonas is not even fine safe. Sorry to the actor. Sorry to the actor. When she gave birth to that twins, her eyes clear, sharp. By the time she saw that she's in this alone, she even still went ahead to do lokombamba. Abi what they call that their traditional marriage. She still went ahead to do traditional marriage. The only sane person in that whole movie is her mommy. Walai. I watched a video. Someone said the only victim in this whole movie is the children. Those are the only victims. There was another person and other people were saying that, oh, Essie is the victim because she deserved love. She was his first love. Everything. I'm like, Essie is not a victim anything. Essie and Jonasi, both of them, they are in the same kurupe. They are in the same kurupe together. From the beginning, when they were young, Essie was an enabler. She was an enabler. She was enabling him to do all these things. Like, you people like each other, but he will still go and toast and that girl. You see, even bring the girl into the house and be hiding him from and that girl. I don't know if you guys remember that scene. I was like, my brain was doing chick. You know that meant channels television, maybe no network. They think of the chick. That's what was in my brain. Like, what's actually happening? What's going on? Mind you, when Jonasi came back, she was like, you say you were gonna marry me. You say you were gonna marry me. You did not marry me, girl. You had a child. Or we should not talk about that. You had a child. So I even feel like if Jonasi and Essie were the main, like if Joyce was like Essie and they married, I feel like there will not be drama because Essie was ready to accept any rubbish. Essie is all those women that will say, as long as he comes home to me, he's good. He can do all he like. Who is the next person? Lindani. They come. All I want to say is the sister, I don't know, his daughter, that's Lindani's friend. She ended up fighting Lindani. I feel she fought her too late. Oh my god. I feel she fought her too late because God forbid that was me. Hey, the day where I find out, that day I go beat wetin no go come up for your body. Like, I will beat you. Our mommy even came because the wife already beat her. But your mommy, that beating where they give her is small compared to what I go give her. Like, it is small. Because what do you mean all I'm going through with this silly father of mine? And you decide, what? I'm going. Well, she always had potential. She actually always had potential. I was not too surprised like that because she was just looking for money. Like anywhere where money dey, belle face. I be anywhere belle face money dey. Anyhow, you want to say it. But as much as I hate her, if there's one thing I like that she did was the way she let him suffer. The way the people on his body, I happy die. I happy die. I know some people say, oh, don't be wicked. This man was wicked for over 20 years. Please, I beg. That's one thing I don't like. When people come and be saying, oh, just be the bigger person. Who told you I ever wanted to be bigger? I beg it out. I don't even know why I stopped with you guys because I had to do the finishing touches off camera, like my mascara, lip gloss, and everything. And yeah, I think I've actually talked about everything I wanted to touch on. Oh, yeah. I was actually disappointed in his son at the end. Like, why would you go and be doing stuff with Danny after what she did? The son can later spoil. He later spoil. And there was her name. Joyce was like, my children will never be like you. You can see it. Because that son is a sweet boy, you know. You know he's a sweet boy. Small heartbreak. Jiggly as it's not small, sha. It's not small. But the heartbreak where it take, now he can't turn to devil. That's so some people they start they go they good people before. Now will come break there, they will come be winch. Lidani, I just even remember Lidani during the burial. He said, I had the right to see my man. Oh my god. See, many people actually needed to be beaten. Many people it's not Lidani. Lidani, I told you that did not beat her enough. As she now did that thing that she did in the burial, oh my god, they supposed pin her down and be packing sand in her mouth. And the last thing on my list is is it that the housemaid, that woman that was taking care of the children, that was cooking. She was working overtime. Immediately that Matipa left the twins, I called the pity her because Joyce was not even that available. Nobody said she go dey carry twins, go dey sleep, do night shifts. It was that woman that, in fact, if those twins don't say who is their mommy, they should just point to that maid because she really tried. I don't even have any moral lesson for you because all I wanted to do was just rant, and I'm sure this video is already long. Please, if you guys have more things to say or you are just feeling this our gist, please drop a comment down below. Anyways, that's it, Jare. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Okay, thank you for watching. I've actually forgotten my intro and my outro. Get it together. And if you watch this end, God loves you. I love you, but God loves you more. Okay, and that's how I always say, but I can't remember the beginning and the end. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah. Bye.